Hi everyone, it's Faye from Faye's Stampin' Studio. I am just going to come on here and share with you one of our new all-inclusive kits. And this one is perfect for the beginner who doesn't really know if they're going to enjoy stamping or not. It just gives you an indication. It doesn't have any stamping in it at all. So these kits come in these adorable little boxes. And they're only available online. You have to shop in the store, and they're just available online, but you can get them through me, and they're always changing. So if there's one that you see that you really like, you'll want to jump on there and order it, because once they're gone, they're gone. So they're planning on adding new stuff all along. And yeah, so it's going to be interesting. This is new to me too. Now this is the first one of the kits that I've received. So they're really super, because this, as I said before, you don't have to do any stamping in this one. And this one is just, you pop it together and you can come up with your own changes to them. So these are the 3 samples that they've given us to use. And they're really cool because they're in color, the instructions. So this is your first card. And this is more on the first card as well. And so they just show all the details. Like here they demonstrate it. But I'll make one of these with you so that you can actually see what I mean. And so this is the second card. Oh, and this is the third card. So yeah, the instructions are kind of bounced around on here. So hopefully I haven't moved that and it's out of your eyesight. So the first thing that we should do when we open these kits is we can sort everything into piles. Now these are little mini glue dots, and you get a little sheet of those. So that's some adhesive, your adhesive. And then, you know what, I'm going to flip this over and go from the other side. So we've got the envelopes, and this kit makes 9 cards. So as you can see, there are 3 envelopes, and they've got different inlays in them. So they're really very pretty. And then the scalped edge on the envelope is really quite nice too. So I'm just going to set those off to the side. And now these are some embellishments. They're just little gems. They're pretty. They have a little bit of a iridescent look to them. So that's the next thing. And then here, these are some more adhesives. These ones are called mini Stampin' dimensionals, but all they do is bump up, raise it up, give it some dimension. So my granddaughter's always called these bumpets, and I thought that was such a cute name. And then you get your card bases. So here's 3 of the plain card bases. So I'm just going to pop those up there for now. And then you've got these ones. And they're the cute little butterfly card bases. They're pretty cute. Anyhow, so there's 3 of those. And then there are 3 of this beautiful rainbow look too. So those are the cards. You're going to have 9 cards when you're finished. And then these are some of the embellishments. So everything comes, and all you have to do is just, well, these ones you don't punch out, because these are the overlays, like you would put that on, say, this. So you simply have to adhere that. So there are 3 of those for 3 of the cards. And then there are 3 of this particular kind of inlay. I'll just leave it in the package for now. And then we've got, all of these different sentiments that we can just put on there. And they come in several languages. I have no clue what they are. So I'll just punch out the English, because those are the ones I will be using. So set that aside. So this one here says, you make life brighter. So there's going to be probably 3 of those ones. and 3 of the A Little Note of Cheer. And You Make My Life Brighter, and You of Cheer. So if you sort these into piles, then they're really quite quick to put together. I better get back in the center of this again. And this one says You're on My Mind. So we've got 3 of those. Normally with, so like I said, these kits all come with everything that you need to make 9 cards. So, and they're pretty darn quick to pop together. And now this one here says, I am here for you today and always. So that's pretty too. I love the way this one here has got the little scalped edge. Fancies it up really quite nicely. So once we get these out of here, so you're discovering this kit the same time as I am, because I haven't got this. I haven't opened any of these yet. So anyway, there they are. So now if I'm going to prepare it, I would be, move things around here a bit. So maybe we'll make this here one first. So we'll just pull out, let's see which one that, well actually let's do the number 1 card first. And that's going to be on this beautiful card base. And it looks like what we would use on it would be this gorgeous card base, one of this, and You're on My Mind. So we'll make them exactly how the instructions are shown. Then that way there's no doubt about how they go. And it's meant to coordinate in this envelope, because I had that upside down. You guys didn't see that. So we'll just take one out of here. In the meantime, I'm just going to pop all these other things out of our way. Otherwise, I'll have them everywhere and probably lose something. So that's all we're going to need for now, is this. And you can, these are already come scored, so you just have to fold the card base in half, and you can use anything at all, like your fingernail or just a blunt edge that you can just give it a nice burnishing on the edge. This is a bone folder, it's called, and that's what I like to use on them. But so this is just going to be on here. Now this kit doesn't have any extra embellishments like ribbon or string or any of those things. So I'm just going to basically do this one just the way it shows. And these here little adhesive mini glue dots, all you need is a pointed object, like you could use a toothpick or anything sharp. I have a paper piercing tool, which I will use. And you just have to pop those on there. I like to put them on in a few places. I think I'll do maybe the center as well, just because that's a bit wider. And then you have to pick off these little pieces. I'm going to use my other tool that I have just because it does work good. This is called Take Your Pick tool. And it's quite versatile because you can use it to pull off these. Now this is a spot that normally I would just take either a liquid, multi-purpose liquid glue to adhere it, or some of our Stampin' Seal adhesive, which I'm going to show you that in a bit, because I feel that I can go along a little quicker so that this video isn't so long. And you just line it up on there and push it down, and that's on there, simple, easy peasy. And then this one, let's give it a little bit of dimension so that it pops up. So I'm going to use one of these little bump ups. I'll just use a couple of them and I'll put them on here. And that's the other thing I like to use, this sharp object. So like I said, you can use a toothpick or not. And then I will just pop that on here in the corner. I believe that's how they did it, so I am just going to copycat them. So there, isn't that just adorable? And then you'll have, like I said, this really, really cute envelope to go with it. So that's our first one done. And the second one, like I said, I just followed those instructions because this here shows that you're putting the dimensionals on the back of the little label. And then this shows that you would adhere this piece with those little mini glue dots, okay? So then now we'll go on to our second card, which is this cute butterfly. So I'll pull in one, and it's showing I just need this, and I need You Make Life Brighter. So then you're going to use that one, as well as the mini glue dots again. I'm not sure last time whether I should have used some gems on there, I think. Might have to pull that one back in because I forgot about them. Move that out of the way. Actually, you know what? I am going to do that right now before we go any further. I'm going to pull back in this other card because I forgot to add the pretty jewels that they supply with the kit. I'm not how to open this up here. It's in a little sealed bag. And then I find the rule of thumb for embellishments is if you use an odd number, anybody that's done any decorating, I think that's kind of what the experts suggest. So I'm just going to randomly put these on here, and the other end of my little pick your tool's got a sticky, like a little putty on it. It helps to lift those up, but certainly not necessary. You can use your fingernails or anything else that you want. So that's got 3 on there. But I think I'll go with a couple more just because they always send lots of embellishments in these kits. And I always find that I've got leftovers for other projects. So you can do them however you prefer. So there, that just dresses that up. Sorry, I missed that on the first step. So now we can go back into finishing up this butterfly one. So I'll actually pull in the instructions this time with that one, so you can see them, how they work. So this is the next one, and you just have to pop that out. And then this piece here is showing that you add 4 of our little dimensionals on there, and then you add 5 jewels, 5 of the fancy jewels, because as you can, I'm not sure if I've been in the right spot for you. You can do 5 little jewels. That's what that little picture looks like. They don't even have words on there. They just have diagrams. So that's kind of a new concept for me. It's new for them to be in color, but they're really a lot nicer in color than they were in black and white. They're much easier to follow. And I'm thinking that these maybe stick over the edges a bit, so you'll want to not put the dimensional right to the edge of those. Normally you'd put probably something right on the end, but again, that depends on the layout. So, and I am going to put this right on here. And you can put it on an angle, you can put it straight, you can do it however meets your eye, whatever kind of eye appeal. I'm going to put mine on just a little on the angle. I like that quite nicely. So, and the envelope that coordinates with this one is the one with the pink on it. So there is one more finished up. These are great little kits for kids, especially younger kids. Like you may have kids out of school or grandkids. They can make them when you're visiting the lake or any of those places. So the last one that I have to show you is this one, number 3 on here, and it takes this card base, just the plain card base, and then it's going to have one of these in it. Again, they're all in little sealed envelopes to protect them, because I'm going to say these are fairly fragile in the fact that there's lots of intricate cutting on them. So we'll just pull one out. So we've got this piece next. And then we're going to need a little note. We're going to need this. And we're going to put dimensionals on the back of that. And we're going to use these sticky glue dots on that one. And then you're also going to put this on. And we're going to use the little mini glue dots for that. And then add the jewels. Oh, heavens, you guys. I'm jumping ahead way too fast. I'm guilty of that. Forgot to put the jewels on this one too. So we're going to do that. I'm going to backtrack. I'm backtracking here. So I want to put 5 on there, and you can put them wherever you want. I usually just pop them around. Put them wherever. Oops, that one kind of got upside down on the glue. So that's 4. I want one more. And I'm thinking right, well, I don't know. Right there. So there. Sorry about that. And now this one here and this here. Okay, so we're going to come back in here and fold this. You can see that this has got where it's kind of more like a mountain. I like to put them, score them that way. And again, my bone folder to burnish that edge well. And so this is where the mini glue dots come in again. And we can kind of stick them right on that corner, and they won't show at all once we take them off the cover. So I'm pulling those off of there. These little ones are kind of fiddly, but they do the job though, so that's what matters. And you're going to have those left over. And this one is made on landscapes, so I usually just eyeball them. But if you've got an old scribbler or something and you need to line it up, want to line it up using that, you can do, whoop, looks like I got that crooked. So, and then just push them down well. And we're using the dimensionals on this one. I have 2. 4, and then here we're going to put on our mini glue dots again. I think you only need 3 on there. Actually, I'm thinking I could have, I'm debating on whether I really want to put underneath there. I guess that's how we'll do it. I'll adhere this one first. Actually, I'm going to put this one on first, and hopefully this will work the way I want it to work. These little, you'll find the little ends of these all over the place once you're, and you can put this wherever you want on here. I'm just going to go kind of in the middle, I think. Put that down like that. And then this here one, we've got to scrape off those backs again. And And then we'll just tuck it up here, just slightly underneath it, I think, and try and center it. And now, I'm actually remembering, we're going to put 5 of our, and these, I don't know, they're so close in size, it's hard to tell, and I miss doing that. There's a larger one and a smaller one, so I ended up using all large ones on my other cards, so again, it doesn't matter. The other end has got smaller ones, so you could put these on wherever you want to, so. And maybe we'll go with the small one again. I'll put one right down in the corner here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I got one more to find a home for. Put it onto the outer edge. So now you've got this cute little card that you can write your little verse in, and the card that coordinates with it is, or the envelope I should say, is this one. And aren't those absolutely adorable? There they are, all finished. So I hope you've enjoyed this little demonstration on the all-inclusive kit that doesn't require any stamping. It's perfect birthday gifts for kids and stuff. And if you want more information, please just give me a shout. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. And if you want to comment on the videos, that would be even better. So thank you, and we will talk to you again.